Here we go. Hi, Jenny.
Hi,
How are you doing today?
fine,
That's great. How was your morning?
normal.
What did you do?
Just make breakfast and watch some movies and draw
What movies did you watch?
any movies.
Okay. Can you remember one of their names?
No, but it's just creepy movies.
Creepy movies. Don't you get scared of it?
Well, cool, but at least I got the experience.
Okay. And tell me, Jenny, what are your plans for tomorrow?
I don't know.
Have you spoken to some of your friends?
Well, no.
And are you excited for school to start next month?
I don't know.
And which grade are you going to be?
In 6th grade?
Are you excited?
I don't know.
Okay. And tell me, Jenny, what are you going to do after our class?
I guess to sleep.
Sleep? Okay. And do you have any plans for this weekend?
I don't know.
Okay. So let's get started, Jenny. So last time you did the homework, okay? So what we're going to do today, I just want to quickly see here. There we go. Today we're going to talk about cultural differences. Okay. So let's have a look at the picture. I'm just going to move it. There we go. Match the pictures number 1 to 6 with the words A to F. Okay. So a game of bingo, a game of polo, a harp, an electric guitar, graffiti, and poetry. Can you match that for us?
The game of bingo is 2. Game of polo is 5. Harp is probably 1. Electric guitar is 4. Graffiti is 6. Poetry is 3.
Yes, well done. Okay, that was excellent. Now, a cultural, let me just go there. A culture is a particular society of a civilization, especially considered in a relation to its beliefs, way of life, or art. The word culture also refers to activities such as the arts and philosophy, which are considered to be important for the development of civilization and of people's minds. Low culture refers to anything which appeals to most people, whereas high culture refers to things which are highly valued in society, especially by educated people. Draw a table like the one on page 95, okay, on this, like this one. Where is this one? Okay, low culture and high culture. Okay. And then put the words below into the group with which they are usually associated. So we've got these words. I'm going to screen in a little bit on it, Jenny. Okay. So we got the words baked beans, ballet, basketball, bestsellers, bingo, caviar, champagne, classical music, coin collecting, electric guitars, gossip magazines, graffiti, horse riding, literary festivals, novels, opera, plays by Shakespeare, poetry, polo, reality television, rock concert, romantic fiction, slapstick humor, soap operas, takeaway meals, and violence. Okay, so do you know what's the difference between low culture and high culture?
No.
Okay, so low culture. Okay, so the word, so here we have it once again. Okay, low culture refers to anything which appeals to most people. So like the majority of the people. But high culture refers to things that are highly valued in society. Okay, do you know the difference?
Okay.
Okay, so now you're gonna do this. So you're gonna write here which of these are low culture and which of them are high culture.
So baked beans is probably low culture.
Okay, so you can write the L for low next to the word and H for high.
Okay. A for high. What?
H,
Okay.
H for high and then L for low.
Baked beans. L. Ballet is high culture. I think. Basketball, probably high culture. Bestseller, low culture.
Bestsellers, yes, because it's about the price, so it's going to be low culture.
Bingo. I mean, we play that, but it's not important, so it's just low.
Yeah, low.
Caviar, shores, high culture.
Definitely.
Champagne, high culture.
Champagne, yes.
So probably the high culture is just classical and royal stuff. Coin collecting, low.
Uh-huh.
Electric guitar, not all of them like to play guitar because they have to play. Gossip magazine, low.
Yes, definitely low.
Graffiti is also low. Horse riding, it's not important. I think so.
I think it's more for the high culture.
Because royalty, I guess.
Horse riding can be quite expensive.
Okay. Literary festival novels. It's not important.
But who goes to it? Like the low culture people or the high culture?
Just everyone.
Yeah. Good one.
So it's low or high?
Both.
So C?
Yes.
Now opera, then that just high.
Definitely high. Novels are high. Yes.
Plays by Shakespeare, high. Poetry, high.
Yes.
Polo, I guess high.
Definitely, yes. Well done.
Reality television, everyone have one, I guess. Low?
I would say low, yes.
Rock concert, low.
Yes.
Romantic fiction is low.
Yes.
Slapstick humor, I guess low too.
Yeah.
Soap operas, what's that?
A soap opera is like these reality shows on TV.
Okay. Low.
Low, definitely.
Takeaway media is low. Violence, I guess H.
Yes, well done, Jenny. That was really good. Okay, so now we know what is high and low culture. Okay, now underline at least 15 words or phrases related to the topic of culture activities in the text below. Okay, so first of all, let's quickly read the text so we can understand what it is about. Can you read for us the text?
How a photo is high in culture. One great myth of our time is that tickets for opera, theater, ballet, or orchestra concert are too expensive. Especially for the young, this is infuriating as, in Britain at least, it's nonsense. The cheap ticket to hear London Orchestra range from €7 to €9, same as cinema ticket and lower than any pop and comedy venues. For comparison, when the Los Angeles Philharmonic performed with top specialists and conductors, the cheapest seat is €30, and at the Berlin Philharmonic, it's an expensive €46. Finding cheap tickets to the opera and ballet isn't too easy. True British companies don't charge us totes or rig prices found on the continent. €2,000 for a good seat at the premiere of last Scottish Carmen last December, but the tickets are still pretty steep. Some fees paid to star performers partly account for that. Luckily, however, one spectacular technological innovation has stunningly transformed the skin. Skin is live for slightly delayed. Cinema transmissions. The New York Metropolitan Opera now beams its shows to 800 cinemas around the world. The British comedy is on far behind cinematic opera has a show 25 years from the Met. You can sit on local movie house and see a high definition relay of what's occurring on the world's greatest stage.
The world's grandest stages?
Grandest stage? No, it's not the same as being there, but in some ways better. The sound is impeccable. The close-up, particularly of dancers, are enthralling. And you can react to a show as part of a live audience rather than sitting on your own at home. Study music. To me, this mountain of evidence, together with free museum admissions, indicates that the art world should stop worrying that its audience are still mostly middle-aged. Anyone who can afford to visit a pub can also afford to see top-quality drama. Music and dance, the real battle now should be ensuring that school children are giving enough tastes
of high culture
to make them want to buy out the cheap ticket when they grow up.
Excellent. Okay, so now underline at least 15 words and phrases related to the topic of cultural activities. Okay, so you're gonna do that for us. So 15 words and phrases. Cultural activities. So for example, high culture, opera, theater, okay, things like that.
Okay, orchestra, concert. How many venues?
15. Oh yeah, comedy venues, yes. Pop and comedy venues. Yeah. What about cinema ticket?
Yes, so.
Okay. Perform, yes. Conductors. Well done. Okay. Yeah. So high culture, yes. Tickets, opera, theater, ballet, orchestral concert. Yes, well done, Jenny. Okay. Then we have the orchestral concert. We've got the orchestras. Yes, the cinema ticket. Los Angeles Philharmonic perform. Soloist. Okay, so we've got soloists as well. And then conductors, a seat. Okay, we can have because you need a seat. And then we have a premiere. We've got star performers, cinema transmissions, live, New York Metropolitan Opera, cinematic opera, Royal Opera House, movie house, high definition relay, dancers, close up, live audience, museum admission, top quality drama, music, dance. Okay, so well done, Jenny. That was really good. Okay, so I would sit in your local. There we go. Moving on to the next part. So talking about culture. Okay, match the words from the text exercise 3 above with their definition. Okay, A to K. Here we go. So from exercise 3, so we have the words in the text here, which means a belief or explanation that many people believe but which is actually untrue. Okay. B, a place where an event or activity will happen. C, a person who stands in front of an orchestra or a choir and directs its performance. If that person stands and do this. A very, very high indeed. Expensive, big, fat, an extremely impressive or attractive way. H, to send radio signals or television pictures somewhere by means of electronic equipment. A signal or broadcast. A perfect with no faults. And then if something is fascinating. Okay, so I'm going to make a tiny little bit smaller. Let me just do this quickly. Okay, a belief or explanation many people believe but which is actually untrue. Okay, so which word do you think does it mean in the first paragraph, Jenny?
The orchestra concert are too expensive. Opera and theater ballet too.
What does the word myth mean?
That all people believe.
So it's a belief or explanation many people believe but which is actually untrue. That's a myth. Okay, so now A is going to be a myth. A B, they're asking places where an event or activity will happen.
So any like opera, theater, ballet, orchestra, concert.
So they're referencing to a place.
Oh, that's a place too.
What do we call a place that we go to? I know we can say like an opera, but it's normally it's referencing like there's a specific name for it.
A cinema.
It can be
venues.
Do you know what is a venue?
No.
A venue is a place. For example, if I said to you, the venue is going to be at the museum. Okay, so that means a place. That's another word for place. Okay, and then the next one we have there, a person who stands in front of an orchestra or a choir and directs its performance. They go like this. Okay, what do we call that person?
A ballet.
Oh, sorry, Jenny. I'm so sorry, Jenny. Just quickly go to it. So my computer just refreshed. We're number 10. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, Jenny. My computer just refreshed there. Okay, so A person who stands in front of an orchestra. Okay, so which one would you say? What? Looking at the first part. Okay.
Soloist.
Normally we call that person a conductor. Okay. Do you know what is a conductor?
No.
Okay. So a conductor is a person who normally tells the orchestra to go louder or softer, or it gives them direction. Okay. That is a conductor. And then the next one we have the very high indeed. Very high indeed.
Background. Minimalist piano and soft strings. Steady rhythm. Relaxing but engaging.
Bottle of wine.
Ideal for pronunciation practice and learning.
Okay, I'm gonna help you with this one.
No vocals.
Okay. Do you know the meaning of what is it now? Stratospheric prices.
No.
That means extremely high. Extremely high prices. Okay. So stratospheric prices. And then the next one, expensive. Okay. E. If something is expensive, what is another word for saying expensive? Steep. Okay. Don't worry, Jenny. I'm explaining these words to you. Okay. And then the next one we have the, okay, something that's big and fat. Okay. Something that's big and fat. Plump. Plump. Okay. Then the next one they're asking here, an extremely impressive or attractive way. Extremely expressive and attractive way.
Stunningly.
Stunningly. Do you know what means stunning?
Sure.
Okay, excellent. And then the next one, to send radio signals or television pictures somewhere by means of electronic equipment. Okay. I'm going to help you with this one. It is called a beams. So beams are used to send pictures, like for example to Mars or in the hemisphere. Okay.
Okay.
Then the next one, okay, they're asking us a signal or broadcast. Okay. This one is, let me just see here. Okay, so we have movies, the dances. This one. Relay. Okay. Relay. So relay means a signal or broadcast. Okay. Perfect with no faults. Then something is. Yeah. What did you say?
Spectacular.
Yes, or impeccable. Okay. Impeccable. And in the last one, something is fascinating. Something is fascinating.
Enthralling.
Yes, enthralling. Well done, Jenny. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do this exercise again, but I'm going to put the words here on top for you. And then you're gonna match them with A to K. Okay, so Jenny, I'm gonna put the words there for you. Can you read all of them? Okay, can you see them?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, math. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you're gonna match those 10 words with A to K. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so I believe for explanation that many people believe, but which is actually untrue. Social myth. Place where an event or activity will happen. A venue.
Yes, well done.
A person who stands in front of orchestra show in direct its performance. Conductor. Expensive is steep. Very high indeed is I guess it's
Oh, we're missing a word here. Sorry, Jenny, we're missing a word here. Don't worry, I'll put this one in for you, okay? Stratospheric. Okay. Okay.
again. That is well,
Plump, yes.
in an extremely impressive or attractive way.
Focused and calm. Chinese language practice background.
That was a what performance?
Steady rhythm. Relaxing but engaging. Ideal for pronunciation practice and
Stunning or impeccable?
no vocals.
Stunning.
Yes.
No distraction.
Well done.
H is relay.
Yes.
We missed this one.
Oh, wait. Beam is the signal. Is the to send radio signals or television pictures. But I is then a signal or broadcast is called a
Relay.
relay. Yes.
And thrilling is this. Impeccable is this.
So perfect with no faults is called
Impeccable.
impeccable. And something is fascinating, it is enthralling.
Okay.
Well done, Jenny. Any questions so far?
No.
Was that a little bit easier now?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So moving on to the next one. Don't worry, you're going to practice that for homework. Okay, so check your answers to the exercise 4 before you do exercise. Think of your own examples. Okay, so a myth that you believe. Oh, can you tell me about a myth you believed for a long time, Jenny?
Relaxing but engaging.
I don't have one.
You don't have one. Is there any myths that you know of in your country that people believed in?
No distraction.
I don't know.
Something that people said, oh, this was this, but it was never true. Or even a myth which someone told at school.
I don't know.
Okay. A venue that you've been to recently. Can you name a venue, a place you've been to recently?
Well, there's nothing much to celebrate, so I don't have one.
What about a shopping center?
I mean, it's common.
Okay. And someone you know who was a plump baby, a fat baby.
I never see anyone picture as a baby, which is kind of normal. But like, I guess I know one since they told me they have one.
Yeah. Okay. And someone who is stunningly beautiful that you know.
I mean, there's some personality, I guess. So, I guess my friends.
Okay, I like that. And someone who has impeccable taste in clothes that you know.
I guess my friend who know karate.
Okay. Who is that person who always dresses nicely? One of your friends who always dresses in nice clothes.
Well, I don't talk with her much, but she somehow pretty seemed nice lately because, well, at first she seemed very evil, but somehow she kind of sweet. I don't know why, but yeah.
Okay. And can you a performance that you found enthralling? Okay, so enthralling, fascinating. It can be a TV show, it can be YouTube, anything that you found enthralling.
People who go cave diving.
Oh, really? And would you do something like that?
No, but I guess some people have claustrophobic, so I guess that kind of bring up why.
Okay, perfect. Now, the words in italics in the sentences number 1 to 4 are different forms of words from exercise 3 with different but related meanings. Work out their meaning but study their context. And okay, so let's have a look at number 1. The rocket has passed the stratosphere and has entered outer space. What is a stratosphere? Do you know?
Has passed.
Yes.
I don't know how to explain.
Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna show you. Give me 1 second, Jen. I'm gonna show you a picture.
Piano and soft strings. Steady rhythm. Relaxing.
Can you see my picture?
Yeah.
Ideal for
Okay.
pronunciation practice and learning scenes. No
Oh,
vocals.
sorry. Let me just
No
move
distraction.
this one. Oh gosh. Why is this thing doing this? Okay. Anyway. Okay, so here we have. Do this. I'm gonna show you a better picture. So this is a stratosphere. Okay. So when it's leave Earth, it goes through the air. Okay. It goes through 3 levels and then it reaches when the stratosphere. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not on Earth anymore. Now let's go back to this one. Okay. Let me plump your pillows so that you are more comfortable. So remember, the word plump means fat or big. Okay, but what does it mean? Let me plump your pillow so you are more comfortable.
I mean, it's kind of like fluffy and squishy. Somehow gonna make it more fluffy. And
Yes, well done, Jenny. Exactly. And after her first performance, she beamed with pleasure. What does it mean? So beam, remember we had the word beam, which is a signal that gets sent. But what does beam mean in this context? She beamed with pleasure.
She got struck by happiness.
She was glowing. Okay, she was shining. She was glowing with happiness. Okay. Perfect. As an adjective. We were stunned when we heard the tragic news. Okay? What does that mean, the word stunned? We were stunned by the tragic news.
I guess it's just like
Study music, focused and calm. Chinese language.
Surprised or shocked?
Yeah. I forgot that word.
No problem. Okay. So stunned can mean, so we were stunned when we heard the tragic news. Now, which answers from the text exercise 4 above can also have the meanings 1 to 4? Okay. Now, think about the word stratosphere, plump, beamed, and stunned. Number 1, a substance that heat or electricity can pass through or along. Which one do you think? Stratosphere, plump, beamed, or stunned? Oh, wait. I'm going to do this. Just hold on, Jenny. I'm going to give you the 4 words. Okay? Let's do this. It's going to make it a little bit easier.
Focused and calm. Chinese language practice background.
A myth. Okay. Ooh, a myth.
Steady rhythm.
Steep.
Relaxing but engaging. Ideal for
Do you remember what is a conductor?
and learning scenes. No vocals. No distraction.
Okay. Here we go. A myth, steep, a conductor, relay. So these words got 2 meanings. Now we're looking at a different meaning. So a substance that heat or electricity can pass through or along. It is called is it a myth, steep, a conductor, or a relay? A conductor. Okay, so a conductor, if it's a person, it is a person who delegates for the orchestra. They're like, you need to play louder. The person standing there in front, that's the person. But it also means a conductor can be a substance that a heat or electricity can pass through or along. Okay, so 2 meanings to this one. Let's have a look at the next one. A race between 2 or more teams. For example, team runners or swimmers. Each member of the team runs or swims one section of the race. Which one of these?
A relay.
A relay. Yes, a relay. Well done. Number 3, rising at a very sharp angle and difficult to go up.
Steep.
Yes. Lastly, a well-known story which was made up in the past to explain natural events or to justify religious beliefs or social customs. A myth. Okay. So, Chenny, do you see there are 2 meanings to these words?
Yeah.
Would you be able to remember them?
I think so.
Okay, so for homework, what you're going to do is I'm going to send you these exercises that we've done today, okay? Then I want you to Google, okay, the different meanings, and then I want you to write the different meanings of these words, okay? And then we're going to look at them next time. So tell me, Chenny, did we learn something new today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Guys, we're talking about culture. So Chenny, you must have a great day. I'll send you these to practice, and then on Sunday we're going to continue with this. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Chenny. Have a great day. Bye-bye, Chenny.
Bye-bye.